Good afternoon, and it's been a while since I posted an update, purely because real life has taken over, as it does in the summertime. So my time up here hasn't really been hugely constructive. I've just been nibbling here and there, a little bit frustrating, but you know, it's real life does take over sometimes. What I have done is completed the Viet Cong and MVA, which I've had in the spares box. What I'm trying to do now is I think Operation Covered Clear Out is what I used to do. I used to call it all those years ago, and I think it's going to be the 5th season of doing that. And what I'm doing is just taking bits and pieces out of the spares box, making sure I paint them up, because there's no reason not to. And I don't feel as guilty then buying new stuff, which I've got a few plans. My finger's hovering over the PayPal button all the time regarding a new period, but I can't justify it because I've got enough stuff. I don't need a new period, but that's the thing that always pushes me on. Anyway, more about that if it ever happens. I think most of you who know me will sort of have an idea of the period I'm looking at, but we'll save that for another video. So I've painted up 14 more troops, a mixture of Gringos 40 and Empress, and I'll show you that more in a moment in detail. I've also started painting up, which I had already undercoated, is another phalanx unit of 15mm Macedonians. This time unarmoured Macedonians, and this time because they're unarmoured, they're going to have all different types of civvy tunics on. So the one colour that's going to be prevalent throughout is the flesh tone, so I've undercoated these in a flesh base, as you can see with this second batch here. And hopefully that will speed things along a bit. So I'll block in all the colours, give it a wash, this time of Agrax Earthshade, and hopefully this 48-man unit won't take too long, he says. We'll see. But as ever, I'll start painting those up, and all of a sudden I'll get enthused for that project again. So we'll see what happens. Apart from that, nothing much. I'm looking forward to the end of the year, because obviously we've got Christmas, we've got a birthday, so I can put out the lists. But for now, I just want to clear what I have before possibly starting something new. Anyway, let's have a look. Right, so it's 14 figures by Empress and Gringos. Love both ranges, and consisting of, this one here is a 3-man machine gun team, which I'll use as a medium machine gun in our rules, which more of that soon. A couple of standard bearers, 1 Empress, 1 Gringos. The Empress figures are from the earlier war Viet Minh range, but they're so nice you cannot not have them, which includes what I will use as a medic. Just notice I've chipped his helmet there, typical. This guy here, the Gringos 40 figure, which I snipped in half, stuck in a spider hole. Give somebody a unpleasant surprise. Command stand by Gringos. Very nice. And a few odds and sods there. The 15mm pike are by Museum Miniatures. This is their Z range, which I do like, big fan of these. And what I've done here is wash them with Agrax Earthshade, and I'll now commence a few layers of highlights, not too many because they're so small. And this is the stage of the second batch, and this is where the, hopefully, I cut out some of the time consuming flesh tones. I've had these in a box, and some of the pikes, not exactly straight, but I think they'll do. So that's 16 there, this batch, 16 further forward. Yes, and we'll see how we get on. Now, regarding the rules for the Vietnam period, we played a game down the club, bolt action with our Vietnam variant. I played here with John in the cabin, so we can have a further game on Monday, and we will hopefully tell you how we're going about it. Right, as always, thanks for watching, and always appreciated. That's quite a nice one. Thanks for watching.